Let me ask y'all a question. Is the good life measured by like how full your closet is or how full your heart is? Is it about chasing the bag every day in the concrete jungle or sipping coffee outside of your house with your family, wearing flip-flops, listening to the roosters cry and karaoke at like 9 a.m.? This video right here is called Living in the Philippines versus the USA. Which quality of life is better? All right, let's start with a vibe check, okay? How much stuff do you really need to be happy? In the US, it feels like every week there's a new must-have. I gotta have this. I gotta have that. What about that? Shut the up. Storage units packed. Basements overflowing. People got stuff for their stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Now, roll with me to the Philippines, where a lot of folks, believe it or not, live with the bare minimum, but still smile as if they won the lottery. You ever been in a Pinoy household where a cookie tin container holds all of their sewing kits, all of their sewing supplies, or where your Lola, right? She don't throw away no bags. She keeps every single bag like it's gold or something. You know what I'm saying? That's not just being resourceful. That's the art of not wasting. This is what the kababayan have mastered. See, in America, the big flex is earning or owning more. In the Philippines, the big flex is how well can you work with your resources that you already have and make them into other resources that will help you in the future. Two totally different mindsets, bro. And I peeped that. And you know, I'm not glorifying being broke. It ain't about being broke. But it also ain't about letting materialism break you and dictate your movement.
That's freedom.
Yeah, it's like freedom. Yeah, right. It's like freedom that people in America would never know. Okay, because they're tied, they're slaves to consumerism. They're slaves to capitalism. They're slaves to, I want more. Gimme, 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 gimme. They're slaves to that. And I'm glad that I got away from that, because now my mind is resourceful. My mind is open. My mind is more creative, man, you know, into finding ways to survive. Not only survive, but finding ways to thrive. It depends on where your mind is at, where your maturity level is at. All of these factor in to what you consider a good quality of life. And when I came out here, my mind frame was still a really, really Americanized, man. It was points in time when I felt like Queenie needed so much more. She needed a better phone. She needed better clothes. She needed better shoes. She needed all that stuff. She's so used to dealing with the bare minimum that this girl was embarrassed to go in the store with me.
I got pissed because in my mind, why do you have to get me that? I already have mine. But it's too old.
You had a phone from 1999.
It's too old.
In 2015,
but you don't have to get me an expensive one.
Huh?
You don't have to get me an expensive one.
You get what you pay for, though, too. Like, if I would have got your ass a cheap-ass phone, we would have been going back next week to get you another one. See what I'm saying?
Well.
But this girl didn't even want me to spend no money on her because she's so used to living with the bare minimum. See, that's the kind of Pinay you want. When you come to the Philippines, or if you're looking for a Pinay in the Philippines, find a Pinay that is not expecting so much out of you to where it's like, buy me this, buy me that, buy me this. No, get you a Pinay like my girl. She didn't even want me to buy her nothing. You know what I'm saying? And in a way, she was kind of embarrassed. But I'm like, you're my woman now. I want you to have the best. But at the same time, that's my American mind telling me you gotta have the best. You gotta have the best of the best of the best of the best, right?
No, it's your fault I'm spoiled.
Now, yeah, exactly. You see? Now she's spoiled as heck, man. Let me scoot over so I can get in the middle of the screen. Okay, cool. Boom. Okay, we good? Wait, let me get the frame. All right, damn. The difference in people's relationship with money back home in the States and people's relationship with money here in the land of the kababayan. It's a mindset clash. How you treat money, okay, says a lot about how you live. In the US, folks is married to debt, like straight up locked in. Student loans, mortgages, car loans, all this craziness and even more. You know what I'm saying? Loans, debt. It's like you're born, you sign some contracts, boom, you owe the bank until you're 70 years old. Damn! But over here in the Philippines, although yes, poverty does exist, There's also a whole nother approach, a whole different approach, I should say, to dealing with money. A lot of people like don't borrow from banks. Like some people do, but most people borrow from friends and family. Okay, that's your support system out here is your community. You know what I'm saying?
You just have to make sure they pay.
Yeah, you gotta make sure they pay you back now, damn. Because the minute they don't pay you back, they ain't gonna let you utang no more, okay? It's just different though, man, here. Like, I really do notice that people depend on each other a lot more than in America. You know, in America, you an army of one, dude. You on your own. Once you turn 18, bye, fly, or sink, one or the other, you better figure it out. That's life, man. It's raw, it's rough in America, man. You gotta be strong as hell, because you ain't really got all that support like that. A lot of times I notice in the Philippines that people keep their family support system well into their 20s and early 30s. Okay, it's a big difference. In the Philippines, when you don't got money, people make do. You know, they cook, they share, they improvise. This is the Bayanihan spirit that I'm always talking to you guys about. The reason why the mentality here in the land of the Kababayan is so different, guys, is because they go through a lot more. Let's go even down to the climate. It's so hot here. And then in the rainy season, it's so rainy here. Nobody wants to get left outside. Nobody wants to get left out burning in the sun or drenched in torrential rain, right? So even when you break it down to the bare minimum of just how it is outside, nobody wants to get left out. You understand? That's just the first level. Then the second level is, okay, do I have a family support system? In most cases in the Philippines, the answer to that is yes, I do. My family sticks with me. And this family support system that I have here in the Philippines, which is Queenie's, you know, family and stuff, which has become my family now, dude, they support me like no other. And they not rich. They can't give me thousands of dollars. But guess what? They share every one of my videos. You know what I'm saying? They promote me. They tell everybody about me. They have a stack of my business cards there in the compound where Queenie lives at, and they give them out to everybody. Why? Because they want me to be successful. You know, they support me like no other. And you know, that's a big deal to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always, my whole life, been a self-starter. I ain't really had nobody to cheerlead me. I was my own cheerleader my whole life until I got here. And then I realized what it is to have a strong circle of people around you that are going to help bring you up. I'm so used to doing stuff by myself, man. Even Queenie be like, sometimes let somebody help you. It's okay. And I'm looking around. No, I don't need no help. I'm all right. Like, babe, you're okay. It's okay to let somebody help you. I'm not used to that. And I'm trying every day to get more and more used to it because I'll be honest with you. Listen, us American men, we have huge pride. Okay, we got a lot of pride. All of my expats from America, tell me if I'm telling the truth. We have a lot of pride. That's how we were raised. Where we were raised, if you don't have pride, if you're not aggressive, if you're not assertive, somebody's gonna step on you. That's where I come from, man. So it's very hard to take help from somebody or you know, support and different things like that. It makes you feel all weird and mushy inside. I feel weird. Right? But it's love. That's what it is. It's genuine love, right? And so we as Americans and people come from the Western world, we have to learn how to accept that and learn how to reciprocate that. You know what I'm saying? Quality of life in the Philippines versus America. You can even talk about this point. What actually brings you joy? In America, usually happiness is linked to things. But in the Philippines, bro, joy is people power. It's powered by the kababayan. It's powered by your community. It's powered by the folks around you. That's what joy is powered by.
Like your Tito invites you for merienda.
Oh, right. It's like when Tito invites me over for merienda. right?
Or a party. Birthday
Or a party, right? Or when your friends want you to go out and sing karaoke with them. It only costs 30 pesos to go to the karaoke place. They ain't a lot of money. But we walk out of that place with a big smile on our face, man. And it didn't cost us thousands or millions of dollars. Simple stuff, man. That's one thing that I would say as far as the quality of life goes here in the Philippines. It's just simple things, man, that if you get used to it, it will make you happy. Instead of trying to like overdo it and have so much and all that stuff. It ain't about that here. Back home, if you got gold and diamonds and all this ice bezel and all this and that and all these cars, people are impressed by that. And as a matter of fact, it gets to the point where you need that stuff to feel validated. You understand? But in the Philippines, if I wear a big gold chain, people look at me like a freaking idiot. They're like, dude, that's too much. It's like, oh, hey, it's gaudy. Like, right, they feel like that's gaudy. That's the right word, right? Gaudy, like it's too much. You know what I'm saying? So I used to, when I first came here, I used to think I need to have the gold rings on, gold watch, gold chain. I'm walking around. People are just looking like, what the fuck is he doing? And it's not because they're jealous. It's just because that's not really the style here. You know what I'm saying? All them chains and all that shit like that or whatever. You don't need it. It's too hot for that, all that shit any damn way. Wearing all that. I used to. And I used to really think that that stuff validated me, right? You know, here, jewelry is mostly considered investment pieces. Tell me in the comments if I'm correct. A lot of times jewelry, okay, in the Philippines, people will have it, right? But they'll use it for a rainy day. You know, rainy day meaning if they get down on their luck, they're fucked up on their money. Guess what? Oh, I got that gold chain. Take that in the pawn shop and get an extra, $400-$500. Damn! You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's how people look at jewelry here. They don't look at it as, oh, I gotta be shining with my ice diamond bezel and all that stuff. That's that American. It ain't important here. Here, what's important is what is here in your heart. Oh, your heart's here, my heart's here. Okay, this is what is important here. It's what is here, bro. And secondly, what is here? You know, how does your mind work? How is your personality? How is your attitude? Are you an asshole? Or are you chill vibes? Are you cool peoples? That's what is valued here. Not a big ass gold chain. I'm telling you, man, the quality of life and the mentality of life between America versus the Philippines is totally different. I'm doing this video for future expats that are coming to the Philippines. Wipe clean your Western mind, bro, because it's totally different here. I want to talk about the daily cost of living. Like where does your money go here in the Philippines? Where does your money go there in America, right? Let's talk about that. In America, 1-bedroom apartment, listen to me now, $2,000. Do you know what that is? That's 100,000 peso. One freaking bedroom, okay? Yeah, you heard me. In the Philippines, 1-bedroom apartment, how much, Queen? Maybe $300?
Yeah, 300.
Or basically what I'm saying when I say $300, I'm saying like 15,000 pesos for a 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, even with groceries, right? $80 would barely cover 2 bags of groceries in America. In the Philippines, $80, which is what? About 4.5 thousand pesos now. That's gonna last you about 3-4 days. Or more. Some people can stretch that out for more, but me.
You just spent $100. That's your 1 week food, right?
Yeah. I spent. Okay, look, and this is a perfect example, right? I spent about $90, which is about I would say 6,000 pesos or something like that, and got like a week's worth of food. And I'm not just talking about meats. I'm talking about meats. I'm talking about snacks. I'm talking about juices, all that stuff like that. Because I just wanted to, replenish the house. For the end of the month. I spent $100, less than $100, right? And that's gonna last us for like 7-8 days. See what I'm saying? $100 in America? Oh shoot, man, that's just a meal at a fast food joint. Nah, I'm exaggerating, but damn near though. It's getting that bad. It's getting that expensive in America, guys. So yeah, man, the quality of living for me, being a disabled veteran on a pension, right? It's way better here in the Philippines. Okay, my pension stretches way farther. But Dean, what about when you go out into the city and you see that everything is, underdeveloped and things look poor, and, there's trash and there's, you see stray dogs and all this. Complain. I don't think about that because I know the Philippines is working to make the place better and better month by month, year by year. I know that they're working on this place. So I don't look around in that spectrum. I don't look around and say, yeah, my life is great, but I look around, everything looks poor. I don't think like that, bro. I think that I'm in a developing country that's working hard to get better. See? So for me, it's a way better life living here in the Philippines than back home. And I mean, now that you've heard both sides, as far as my opinion goes, which one do you think is more of a quality of life for you? I've already made my choice. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Not only subscribe, but hit that notification bell.
Drop your thoughts.
Yeah, drop your thoughts. Should they drop their thoughts? Say that again, Queenie.
Drop your thoughts.
Drop your thoughts, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. Let me know. Am I just starstruck by the Philippines? Or do I have some kind of real point here? Let's talk about it. Hit me up in the comments, y'all. And I'll talk to you on the next video. Make sure you check this video out because YouTube said you should. All right? Other than that, peace.